it's a tradition that for the last 3 years, all my comic friends will gather around me and they will watch the Bears game with me. Being I'm the only Bears fan, or the Bears versus Packer game with me, and I seeing as I'm the only Bears fan and the biggest shit talker.
Are you one of those Bears fans that talk a lot of shit?
Of course.
What do you have to talk shit? I'm a Bears fan. What do we have to talk shit about? What do we
Packer
have to be proud
fans
about?
deserve no comfort in their lives. Okay?
I agree with that.
What are you
They're
talking about? What do
spoiled.
we have to talk shit
They're
about?
spoiled brats.
Bro, they have, like, they're losers, okay? They wear
Yes.
cheese on their heads to represent their
Yes.
team.
I mean,
these
like-
aren't sane people.
Yeah.
You know, Green Bay fans, they don't even buy their kids Christmas presents. They just give them a Bud Light can full of pennies to shake around.
Yeah.
Fucking grody fox. I will never go to Green Bay in my life. It is out of my blood.
Green Bay is the dumbest city ever, dude. I was just
Dude.
there a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow. I want to go in parking garage city. Like, what? Like,
There's nothing there. I was driving from the UP. I had like this producer thing in the UP. I was driving on my way back. I'm like, I got some friends that are big foodies. Like, I'll ask them for recommendations on like where to eat whenever city I'm in. And I call them. I'm like, yo, can you send me some places? Green Bay, fucking whatever. Shit out. They send me like a list, bro. And I look, and every single one of these is just like, picture the shittiest bar here, like Dive Bar. That's the nicest place in Green Bay.
Look, a Green Bay delicacy, diabetes.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Bro, fuck them and their fans, okay? Like, that's what it is. I do
I
not
agree
care.
with that,
We
bro.
could lose the next 100 games in the history's franchise, but I will never waver. I will bend, but I will not break. I will get
Yeah.
disappointed at the fact that we don't have a franchise QB or that a game doesn't go our way. But never for 1 second will I give an inch to these fucking cheese-eating fucks, okay?
Yeah.
These are losers. These are dorks, all right? They're just as nutty as Minnesota and Detroit fans, okay? Detroit is a little more adjacent to Chicago where they get it out the mud. But for someone from Minnesota talking shit, you better get your shovel-picking ass get out of here.
Yeah.
Bro, you better go put on a jacket and go somewhere. Motherfucker, I hate Vikings fans, hate Packer fans, I hate Detroit fans. They're all losers. They're dorks. They better bend knee to the might that is the Chicago Bears. Because one day, it won't be like this.
You think so? I've been waiting, man.
I know so.
We're the same age. I mean, when we were in second grade, bro, that was like the best year of my life. Watching the Bears.
06?
Watching Devin Hester run back that kick in the
That
Super
is-
Bowl, bro.
that's
I watched
what-
every single game that you were my dad and my uncle, and I
Yeah,
remember crying
same
tears
here.
of joy when he ran that kickback, and I was like, "We're gonna do it, dude." Because my dad would always tell me, you know, like 85, man. It was so. That was when he was growing up. He was like, "Dude, that was like one of my, during my formative years, that was huge. Like watching the Bears be good." And I'm like, "Now's my time."
Bro, I can't wait. Bro, 2018. Oh, the shit I was talking.
Oh, no.
When we eliminated the Packers from the playoffs,
Yeah.
like, they needed to beat us in order to get into the playoffs, but we sent them packing home with Mitch Trubisky,
Yeah.
and we had Tariq Cohen, Alshon Jeffrey, we
Yeah.
had Anthony Miller,
That's a double doink season.
yes,
Yeah.
Khalil Mack, Eddie Jackson, like Kyle Fuller. We had Pro Bowlers.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive as a Bears fan, because everybody's like, they're going to go 8-8. I'm like, oh, yeah, pussy?
Yeah.
Watch this. And then they went 12-4.
Yeah, dude.
The heavens had given me a gift. And then the Bears haven't done shit since.
Yeah,
But
the Bears are like Vegeta, dude. Like they're
the
just,
Bears are Vegeta.
Like they're just like
that is a perfect
like
analogy.
we get like this, like we just like stew in this anger for so long, and it gets us to
Prince of all saints.
yeah, and it gets us somewhere, and then like I remember prior to the 2018 season, I think it was a couple years before when we faced them in the NFC Championship and we still had Cutler, and I remember we had a chance to knock them out of the playoffs in like week 16 or week 15. If we won that game, they don't even go to the playoffs because we were first in the division. Packers couldn't even win the wild card then. And we fucking dropped this game. It was a shitty game. But all the Bears fans, we're like, man, we're fine. We fine. You know, if we face them in the playoffs, we got them then. We meet them in the fucking championship of the conference. And
You're making my heart boil.
dude,
right
and
now,
the
dog.
tickets are selling more the tickets cost more to go to that game than they do to go to the Super Bowl that year. And Cutler breaks his fucking hand, dude. And I when I tell you, and because I was a Cutler guy, bro. A lot of people hated Jay Cutler, and like
I love Jay Cutler.
he was
bro.
a badass motherfucker, bro.
Jay Cutler didn't give a shit.
I know, that's
Jay
what I loved
Cutler was
about
the
him.
Kyrie Irving of football.
Yes, he
okay?
was, bro.
Because Kyrie Irving, to his credit, is one of the most talented, deepest bag in NBA history.
Yeah.
But he treats that shit like a part-time, like a real job. He puts in vacation days. He shows up when he wants.
He does anything he can do to get off the court. Yeah, he knows he's getting the check. That's all that matters.
He's getting the check. He's like, listen, you're going to get like maybe 3 games out of me in the playoffs, and maybe like 50 games where you get to see Kyrie Irving bust ass.
I just remember it was a big deal when we signed Cutler. Like, we spent money like we usually didn't spend on like offensive positions, and like we got him. And then like dude wouldn't fucking slide, and like everyone would be like clutching their pearls like, oh my god, Cutler's about to get hurt, and he fucking
lower
stiff arm
his shoulder
people
and smack the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, dude, I loved that shit, bro. I loved watching Jay Cutler play.
It was so swag because he would just back up, uncork like a 40-yard right in the hands touchdown pass, and you're like, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, and then like two possessions later, he'd like
throw 3 picks.
Yeah, throw 3 picks in a row on 3 consecutive plays.
Yeah, you're like, all right. Jay Cutler is what Jay Cutler, besides being Kyrie Irving, he has shades of like Josh Allen right now.
Or even I mean, if you think like Favre was like a gunslinger too, but Favre just had a good team. Like, he just had good teams around him. The Bears are shitty. Dude, we're a shitty franchise.
Bro, hey. Also, too, fuck Brett Favre. All right.
Oh yeah, fuck him for real. Fuck him for real.
Aside for him, aside for him giving being the face of Wrangler jeans, fucking ugly ass.
Yeah, is he Wrangler jeans still?
Bro, them bacon ass jeans.
After those Texans, he's still Wrangler the face of Wrangler jeans.
Bro, how are you the face of Wrangler jeans and you stealing from poor black people?
I was gonna say, didn't it just come out that he was like stealing from some like charity for the longest time?
Mississippi, yeah, and no one got mad. Everybody's like, fuck, whatever. But it's like, bro,
yeah.
Brett Favre, do you remember the commercials when Brett Favre came out and he's like, you see, you got to diversify your portfolio in Asian markets. I got a portfolio for over here, a portfolio over there. So he's an investor. Yeah. He's a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
He has Wrangler jeans.
Yeah.
The fuck you stealing from poor people for?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the that type of greediness. That's evil. That's true. Fuck these people.
That's something you only find in Green Bay, Wisconsin, bro. That's where it's bred, right there. I'm telling you, bro. Because here's the thing too. These I'll tell you. I don't know if you felt this growing up in Wisconsin. You grew up in Wisconsin. Where'd you grow up?
I'm born and raised in Chicago.
Oh, in Chicago. Okay, so I grew up in Wisconsin. My family's like from the Grays Lake area, so like they're Chicago fans. So I grew up a Chicago fan, near a bunch of Packer fans. And growing up, dude, these Packer kids, because they know nothing but Hall of Fame quarterbacks their whole life, and like
spoiled.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They spoiled as shit.
One of these days, it will come soon. Things won't be like this.
You think Fields is the guy? You think there's a chance?
There is a chance. All right. The thing is, right now, is a football team is the sum of its parts. Right now.
It's like a film.
Yes. It is the sum of its parts. You need a lot to come together in order for football, good football to happen.
Yeah.
Justin Fields had he is fortunate enough to be one of the most talented prospects ever. The homie has a cannon of an arm. He could sling it all the way down the field.
Can move.
Nobody even knew he had they didn't even know he could run like that until he had to, because his offensive line was shitty. So you thought he was going to put it all together because they get a number 1 in DJ Moore, Chase Claypool. For better or for worse, we thought he wasn't going to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But we thought Chase Claypool would get you another big-bodied receiver. Darnell Mooney's a 1,000-yard receiver. You know, you surround him with these pieces, a new right tackle, and it's like trying to put plugs in a bolt filled with holes. You're taking out one plug and put, as soon as you think you have a seal in it, in a sinking boat, here come 4 more holes. And you're like, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Of course he needs time in the pocket, but I think he got overcoached to a point where he's not sprinting to get first downs anymore. And also he's hesitating on some of his reads. It's so weird because you could see the guy, he's going through his reads, he's looking. He'll see something, but he won't pull the trigger, right?
Think he's thinking too much?
The number one thing Bears fans want to see is just fucking throw that thing.
Yeah, dude, we never throw the ball, so please, God, throw it.
Just fucking sling that shit, bro. We trust your eyes.
Yeah.
Trust your eyes. It's right there. You're looking at him. Throw the fucking ball. Even as shitty as the loss was to Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
He's still connected with DJ Moore for 100 yards on 6 receptions. If he feeds one of his other receivers, just even half that.
A few receptions, yeah.
If you make just some of those throws, maybe 4 or 5 more of those throws, they are a successful team.
Yeah.
They know how to run the ball. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into the Chicago
No,
Bears podcast.
it's okay. 670 the score. Here we are.
Dude, listen. They know how to run the ball. Their defense, coached by Matt Eberflus, was competent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I think Eberflus is the coach? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Do I think Getsky is the offensive coordinator? Fuck no. Luke Getsy can go. He's that. Fuck no. Oh, Luke Getsy. Oh my god.
You need to call into 670. You ever call into 670?
I do sometimes.
Do you actually? My dad used to do that. I used to think it was the coolest thing ever.
I'm the biggest Bears fan in Wisconsin. I'd like to say that because
Really?
dude,
I got some people I need to introduce you to. You would get along with very well.
dude, I live and breathe the Chicago Bears football because of my dad. Some people think it's a curse to be born a Bears fan. I don't think so. If everything was going right, then what would the fun be when it starts going?
You would turn out like a Packer fan.
Life is like the Chicago Bears for me. Okay,
Yeah.
like you never get shit. You never have shit. Maybe you have a couple good years. Go to the playoffs once, get something to be exciting about, but you're always clawing forward. Hell is a person's life without challenge. And I'm also convinced if I rooted for some other team, let's just say I was a Colts fan, that team would also be super shitty too. It's just, you know what? Maybe that's main character syndrome, but I assign that to me. And I'm sorry about that, guys. But I'll be a Bears fan for life. And I can tell you from here all the way to Timbuktu, fuck Green Bay.
Fuck 'em,
And
bro.
fuck the rest of them. Hey, all of us lost the game yesterday, all right?
Really? Everybody?
And also, while we're on the subject of the Green Bay Packers, I never thought I would do this in a million years.
What are you about to do?
Green Bay fans cheering for the fact that Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles.
That's whack.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That is literally the shittiest
I don't want to
ever.
see somebody get hurt. Especially, that's how I can tell they're spoiled brats, because none of y'all are athletes. Because I played college basketball, right? It's a big part of my life. I've had people that I've hated. I've had rivals. I would never want to wish somebody getting hurt. I've had a knee surgery. I know how that goes. Dude, I would have rather had him throw 100 interceptions than and have the worst season of his life, get canceled a million times, and then tear his fucking leg like
Aaron
that.
Rodgers tore us up for fucking, 15 years?
My whole life.
He fucked up the Bears for as long as I've been a Bears fan.
Yeah.
Right? You love to hate him. But that's just as a young fan, of course I'm like, yeah, fuck this guy. Like, please break his leg. But when you grow older and into the game, you need those guys around.
Yeah.
You need someone kicking your ass because, he's a generational player, right? You understand, that was good football. That first game of the season in 2018 when we got Khalil Mack, right?
Yeah.
Bears were up by 3 scores, and this man got injured, right? And then he came back after halftime and threw 4 touchdowns.
They win the game, right? That's when he said he owned us?
No.
That was the next year?
No, that was
that last year?
That was
was that last season when he said he owned us?
That was last
God.
season.
Yeah, that
but
hurts.
2018, that game where we get Khalil Mack's fucking up the game. Khalil Mack had a touchdown. He was going crazy. That was one of the best games I had ever seen in my life, and it was because of him. Right? Now, wherever he went from here, it's I'm mad that Justin Fields never got to be Aaron Rodgers. I'm mad that for one last time we couldn't kick his fucking ass. You know?
Yeah.
But you never wish injury on a player. You never cheer for that shit because that's bad juju for one. That's bad karma.
100%.
That will come back around. Green Bay fans, it will come back around.
Yeah.
My curse is upon you. But
yeah.
but this man gave you the best years of his life. He gave you a ring, 4 MVPs, and some of the best football you've ever seen.
How many times
in
did he
your
win
life.
that trash division for you guys?
Dude,
every
win
fucking
the
year,
division,
basically.
And I'm pretty sure he has more He has 4 Hail Marys to his name.
Yeah. Game winner Hail Marys.
10 game winning drives. You're fucking spoiled. Okay?
That's what it comes down to.
There's no reason you should be ever in your life be fuck Aaron Rodgers. He's the reason. And then you got Jordan Love, who is yet to be seen, but he's turning out to be a pretty decent quarterback.
Right, yeah.
He's doing all right. So it's
no, it's weird. It's weird to wish injury.
How?
Wish it that he sucks. If you want to say fuck that guy, he'd leave
I hope
whatever.
he falls off. That's different.
Yeah, that's different, bro. Wish
I
somebody.
hope you go to the Jets and you fucking suck. That's one thing.
I would have loved to see him get sacked 100 times, throw 60 interceptions, have the worst season of any quarterback ever.
So
before I
dickhead,
saw
ha
that.
ha ha.
Yeah.
Ain't so funny now, is it? You know.
Yeah.
But you wanna beat Aaron Rodgers. You don't want to hurt Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying?
The same thing like with LeBron. Like I'm a Bulls fan. Like I wanted the Bulls to fucking. I hated LeBron. I hated LeBron because we were good enough to win. We had a moment there, a small window, 2-3 years.
2015.
Yeah, where we had it before Rose got hurt. Even when Rose got hurt the first time, when he came back, like we had those couple of years where we were real competitive. And I hated LeBron, but I never wanted to see LeBron get hurt. I wanted us to beat him. It's like, not to make another Dragon Ball reference, but it's like, does Goku want to beat somebody when they're fucking already beat to shit? No, he gives fucking Cell a sensu bean.
He gives him a sensu bean and was like,
Let's
like,
catch
this,
these
like,
fucking hands, bro.
let's run that shit.
I want to
boy.
beat you at your best.
Put these bangers on their ass.
Yeah,
Say like
that's what it is.
Kobe, another great example. Where, like,
Yeah.
remember when they made that commercial about like Kobe? He was on the court and then it darkens and then he brings up a singer and. Or like different people from the crowd were singing about how much they hate Kobe.
Yeah.
Great
commercial.
Before he retired, everyone hated Kobe.
Yeah.
Everyone fucking hated Kobe. Why? Because he was fucking your team up.
Yeah,
That's
same thing
what it
with
was.
Brady, bro. Tom
Same thing with Brady. Everybody hates Brady. Why? Because he was fucking your team up. That's
and
what
he
it
kissed
was.
his son on the lips a couple times. That was kind of weird, but
I kissed my
cool.
dad on the lips one time.
yeah.
Yeah, well, he didn't use tongue, so it wasn't weird.
Oh, okay, that's fair, I guess.
Nah.
Hey, thanks for watching there, guy. Click right over here if you want to see that episode in its entirety. Or you can click over here and subscribe to the channel. See all the other fun shit we do here. It's really up to you, guy.